Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maria. I do videos on cooking, cleaning, motherhood, lifestyle. And today's video is a little bit of everything. I would call it catch-all day, where I do a little bit of organizing, shopping, and of course cooking, because cooking is a must, especially if you have little ones. And I'm really excited. I started off my day going to TJ Maxx and Target. Did some spring shopping. I love spring. So here are the few things that I picked up from Target and TJ Maxx strictly for Easter. This is from TJ Maxx, yes, and this is so cute, very good quality. This is really cute. I got this basket at Target. I started taking off the tags, but then I'm like, let me just show you guys what I got. I'm not decorating today because I'm doing other things, but these are the decorations I'll be using along with the ones that I have. This is so cute, and this was only $5, you guys. It's adorable. And this is from Target, and this is from TJ Maxx, but they look like one set. It's really cool. And then this garland, I'm gonna put over the fireplace. This little bunny, $1. And then these two are $1 as well. And then this is like a little outfit for Andrew. It is so soft. It's all cotton and it's just super cute for springtime. I don't know, just thought I should get it. And I almost forgot about this guy. I got two of these. One is in Andrew's room, but he's napping right now. And this one is gonna go in Austin's room, and they're just like little Easter, I don't know, chicks, Easter chicks. So I think it's like a little cute, and it's nice to have something in the room, just, you know, that's kind of a little bit holiday-ish. But anyways, this is just, it's just so cute. If you are new here, we recently sold our house and we're living in this rental for about a year and a half. And basically there's just so much organization that I need to do. And instead of doing it all at once, I'm kind of spreading it out so then I don't get overwhelmed. I love to organize and clean, but sometimes I feel like it can get a little bit overwhelming if you don't have a plan. So now I always feel that I need to write down and have a plan what area I'm going to tackle first, because I'll be probably starting like 5 different projects at once and none of them will get done. It happened to me many times over and over again. So now if I choose to like organize this area, I'm going to stick to it and not going to get distracted and move on to the next section because it's just a hot mess. I literally just write down a plan when I'm going to organize a certain section or reorganize if it doesn't work out. Like our pantry is completely different than the one we had at our old house. So it just takes time to figure it out what really works, and like the fridge and so forth. So here I'm just cleaning out the medicine cabinet because it is so messy. Again, when we just moved here, we just threw things where it's supposed to kind of go. Technically, this section is more like a desk and you're supposed to probably have more documents, but I have a specific area for all that stuff. Here, I feel like in the kitchen, you just want to have medicine nearby, and that's the only spot I could think of. And now I'm just kind of tossing all the old stuff that expired, or I don't even know what it is, and then I'm just gonna put it in bins. And again, I love bins. These I actually did buy. I bought them on Amazon, but I love them. They're really sturdy, and I think I might buy more of them just for other things because I just really like them. But you can also write on them, and they're clean. I was thinking of doing more of clear containers, but I don't think medicine is that cute to look at, to be honest. So, and you can throw things in there and put a label and it'll be fine. I don't think clear would be ideal for this, so I really like these white ones. While moving to this rental place, we actually donated, I would say 40% of stuff that we have. And we still have so much more to donate, like clothes, and I think we have so much Tupperware that we don't use, shoes, just like accessories. I feel that it's really important to kind of declutter, and my goal is to basically simplify the house, because if we're taking care of the environment that our bodies live in, then it's self-care, it's self-love, and I feel that it's easier to live. I feel there's less anxiety. In my opinion, for me, I suffered for a little bit of anxiety, and that's because there's just clutter everywhere. And if you have kids, then you totally get it. No matter how much you clean, there's just stuff all over. But the whole concept of organizing is that things go where they belong, and if you don't use it, then just give it away to someone who actually needs it and will appreciate it. And if you're constantly cleaning like I am and organizing and putting things away, and it's always back to being messy and cluttery, it's not because we're bad at it. We're bad at cleaning or we're bad at managing things. It's just that we're managing too much. There's just every item, we have to take care of it basically. So less you have, I think, less you have to manage. And again, it's not like you're doing a bad job. Like I thought I was just terrible at cleaning, or, terrible at putting the toys away. Like other moms probably do it better, but that's not the case. It's just, there's just only so much you can physically do. So my conclusion is the less I have, the less likely I'll have a chaos, because I can manage it. And honestly, you guys, throughout this whole process of just getting rid of items that I no longer need, I actually learned that I got more rest. I have more family time. I have more peace, basically, because I'm not stressed or have this anxiety. It's actually really interesting how this works. And my number one tip that I would say that has helped me is that I will not buy anything new for the space until I have completely decluttered it. And on this day that I'm actually recording this, my kids have swim at 5:30. So I usually try to make dinner before I take them to swim, because by the time we come home, it's already 6:30 and they're starving and we have to get ready for bed, do homework. And this is the easiest meal that I probably make quite a few times. I alternate between the protein. You can definitely make this with fish. I love salmon or shrimp, but anybody can do this. And instead of, you'll see me, I'll be using orzo, but instead of orzo, you can use rice. So it's very forgiving and it's delicious, and my kids eat it. So that's like the main winner, is that my kids love to eat this. So here I'm just adding some spices, onion powder, garlic powder, and I think I alternate between spices. I think that's Old Bay seasoning or Creole seasoning, but you can definitely make it however you like to. I'm just going to sear the chicken, and it is honestly really easy to make. And whenever I'm frying something on high heat, I usually always use avocado oil. They say it's not good to have high heat for olive oil, but I love olive oil in general. But anything I'm frying, it's 99% avocado oil. And then I also did add salt and pepper, because you can't live without salt and pepper.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff.
And the best part about making this meal, that is just one pan. So if you don't like to wash pans or a lot of dishes, this is the recipe for you, to be honest. And another great thing about making this is that it only takes you about 20 minutes to make this. Like the longest part, I would say, is chopping things. And you can also add broccoli to it. And I'm adding spinach, like a little healthy vegetable. You can add bell peppers or peas, carrots, whatever you want. So super, super awesome. And I love to add shallots. Like, I love onions, but shallots have, but anyways, I love adding shallots because this is just kind of like my preference. But you can use yellow onion or red onion, whatever onion you have. So basically here, the time that it takes the chicken to get crispy, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way because you're gonna put it in the oven or cook it in the stove. It will take you to chop up whatever veggies you have or want to use. I'm also going to add some garlic, and we love garlic, so we're going to add it here, but if you don't like garlic, you don't have to add it at all. It's not going to significantly degrade this meal, or, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just if you like garlicky, then you can add in as little or as much as you want.
I know it's good if I'm wrong. I got it. I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, running.
And I have to warn you, the house is going to smell really, really good. So, but after the chicken is, you know, it has to sear, a good sear on its skin. Again, you can use chicken without skin on, so super versatile. But you want to add your shallots and onion, or garlic and onion, whatever you want. And then I'm also going to be adding some tomatoes because I have some left over that I don't want them to go bad and I don't want to throw them away. So I'm just going to throw them in there. And also, this is kind of like cleaning your fridge meal. You can just really add anything that you want to add. I also used mushrooms and asparagus. And now I'm going to add some orzo, and what you want to do, you want to toast it a little bit just so it has more flavor and absorbs all of that juices from the veggies that you just sauteed. And then you don't have to, but I'm going to add some rosé. I just had some left over, and it gives it a little bit of like a different flavor, I would say, but you can completely not use it. The alcohol does evaporate, so don't worry about having alcohol because it evaporates in like a minute or two. And then I'm using heavy cream and mixing it with chicken stock. You can use veggie stock and coconut milk, which is my favorite, by the way, but my kids really like heavy cream, so that's why I'm going to be using it most of the time when I'm making this dish. But you can definitely make it with coconut cream, milk, and veggie stock instead of chicken. And if you're anything like me that is desperate to sneak in some nutrition into even my spouse or your kids, I always like to mix their favorite thing with something they don't really love. So if they love heavy cream, I'm going to definitely spice it up with some broccoli, or in this case, I'm using some spinach. And the secret to anything is to chop it up very, very finely. So I chopped it kind of roughly, but I normally would chop it up even smaller just so they can barely see it. So now that's done, I'm gonna put the chicken back into the pan and basically put it in the oven for 350 and about 15 to 20 minutes. You can definitely just cook it on the stovetop, but I just close the lid and put it in the oven. That's just how I like to do it. And you can also add some cheese to it. Parmesan cheese or even goat cheese would be good on this. And what I like to do when it's about 2 minutes before it's completely finished is to open the lid and let it get crispy again. I also added Parmesan rind, just any leftover Parmesan that you can't grate anymore. I save those, I put them in the freezer, and then whenever I make something like this, or even soups that I want to be creamy, I add it and it works its magic and it makes everything so much better. And this is it. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried anything like this, I recommend it. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!